So ahead of the big game on Sunday, could you give us an update with how injuries or suspensions are going to affect you?
Yeah, everything's pretty much the same. Not too much of a difference with the squad of what it has been over the past couple of weeks. So we're very much looking how it has been for a while now.
In terms of City, there's the top three in there, just a little bit adrift. But the closeness of the games between Rangers and them, a draw and a win so far this year, it's I always think going into these games, City are a team where Rangers play a fairly cagey game.
Yeah.
But you've obviously developed a style with the club where I wouldn't say it's all out attacking, but you're very keen for the team to go against them. Is that what you're going to change that at the weekend, or do you not want to give us that hint?
I'm not going to give you too much, but no, we have a certain way of playing. We like to think that we can look very different depending on our opponent and what they pose us and the weaknesses that they do have. We've looked at it today in training and how we can hurt City. We definitely have their threats. They've definitely improved with their transfer window, so we know they've definitely improved over the last couple of months. But we also know that we're a strong team, and depending on the personnel that we put out can cause them a few problems. So we need to make sure we get that right. And it's a short turnaround from the international break, so it was all go on the training pitch today.
In terms of your selection, I think this year must be quite pleasing for you, the number of players who are getting on the score sheet, different players, different types of goals from different positions.
Yeah. Well, I think every outfield player of mine's scored a goal this season, and that happened quite a few weeks ago now. So it's something that we're aware of and we're very proud of. And I think that just shows that, our intent, we do want to play a certain way of football. Our players enjoy playing a certain style of football. And it just shows you that we've got that unpredictability to be able to score from different positions. I think that's a real key threat for us going forward. Because if you want to stop one or two players, we've definitely got others that can step up and stick the ball in the back of the net, which is massively helpful for us. So being able to share the goals around and having every outfield player on the score sheet this season is some feat, I think.
I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but obviously you'll be looking towards next season as well. And it's one of the factors that I think very few people have talked about is this year Scotland have got two European qualification places up for grabs. And in terms of when you're looking to entice players to come to Rangers, I thought last year the games in Europe were fantastic challenges, obviously home and away against Benfica, though, obviously lost to Benfica in extra time over there. Is that a shall we say a cherry that you hold out to new to players coming in, that as well as the domestic competition, there's also this European aspect to the club as well?
Absolutely. We have big ambitions at this club to not just make European stages but compete in them regularly. That we want to do well. We've got to make sure we qualify first and foremost, and that should be something that is a bare minimum for this club. And that's set out from day one. That's the ambition. And it's something that, not many players actually get to achieve during their career. It's so competitive down in England. You see that teams, players and managers can play in that league for 10 plus years and never set foot on the European stage. So, it is something definitely that's an incentive to come and play up here, as well as hopefully winning trophies and competing at the top end of the league continuously. But then that comes into your recruitment as well. It's got to be the right fit for this club and the right fit for how we play and how we want to go moving forward. And it's got to make sure that it is a massive incentive to come and play for this club. And should we get European football, then, hopefully it opens up the market a little bit more as well.
Thank you.
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
Hey, Bobby. I'm good, thank you. You?
I'm okay. Lovely to speak with you. Good luck for, obviously, the weekend's game. We talked about injuries earlier. Any particular injury update on Kirsty McLean and Rachel McLaughlin, and are they near return?
Yeah, Rachel's a little bit closer than Kirsty. Both doing extremely well, actually. Rachel had a bit of a setback a few weeks ago, but we've managed to get ahead of that now, and she's on the right path. She should be pretty close. We should see her pretty soon, hopefully. Not too sure when, because she's still got a few boxes to tick. So yeah, we've not got a definite date on it, but we should see her soon, hopefully. And yeah, little Innie's on the right path. She's doing really well. She's ticking a few boxes along the way, so she's on course for her return as to what the surgeon had given her when she did have the surgery.
Perfect, brilliant. Thanks for that. And at this time of the season, we're at the business end. The league table doesn't lie. Are you and the girls? Are you guys excited? Are you happy with the challenge? And you yourself, are you enjoying your role at the moment?
Absolutely, I love it. I think it says a lot in the position that we're in. I say this all the time. We've earned this to be in this position that we are. It's not just by chance. You don't just fluke your way to be in this position and have a trophy in your cabinet already. So we're doing extremely well. We're not naive to the fact that it's nowhere near done, and it's going to be the toughest part of the season to come now. But I think it's something that we've got to relish and we've got to enjoy. Everybody wants to play in these games. If you asked every single one of our players, they'd say, yes, these are the games we want to play in. So, I think that's the moment where we need to puff out our chests and take on that challenge, because, if you're saying you want to play in these games and these are the games that everyone wants to play in, let's enjoy them and let's give them a real good go. So, we've had the conversation that, it's just the way it is. Everybody's got tough 3-game weeks. It's not just us. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We've got to, buckle up and get on with it as such. So, yeah, we're ready for the challenge. The girls are ready. We're ready as staff. We're super excited about it, actually. It's the first split for me and Jay. Obviously, Hadji knows it really well, so it's exciting for us. We don't ever take anything for granted. So you'll catch me and Jay going over everything and checking it over 3 times through to make sure we've done everything that we need to do. It's just the people that we are. We don't want to leave any stone unturned. So, we'll probably do that a little bit more because it's new to us. But we're definitely relishing the challenge, and we've all had a smile on our faces this morning, getting the squad back together and ready for the challenge of the week ahead.